Former Dane County judge who represented Donald Trump after the 2020 election is asking his felony charge be dropped. 12 News political director Matt Smith reports the new urgency in Jim Troupas's request.
I move that we proceed with voting for Donald Trump as president.
Tonight, just days from his first court appearance in relation to this meeting of Republican fake electors in the state capitol and recorded just days after the 2020 election.
10 votes for Donald Trump for President of the United States and 10 votes for Mike Pence, Vice President of the United States.
Jim Troupas, a former attorney to Donald Trump in Wisconsin, now wants the felony charge against him dismissed.
Charging 3 defendants in connection with an alleged conspiracy.
Attorney General Josh Kaul charging Troupas and 2 others for their role in the fake electors plot and Trump's push to overturn the results of the 2020 election in key states like Wisconsin, where Trump lost. Troupas now arguing in documents filed this week the fake electors had to meet that day. His attorney saying, as Trump's attorney, it would have been malpractice for him to not have the electors meet and vote. Adding, Troupas, as an attorney, did what he was called to do in representing his client, protect and preserve his client's legitimate claims. In doing so, he broke no election law, he did nothing in secret, and he did nothing that wouldn't have been done by Biden's attorneys if the tables were turned. Attorney General Josh Kaul in October on Upfront. Are we going to see more charges in this case?
The investigation remains ongoing. As you said, there are 3 people who've been charged and the criminal process is moving forward. Our commitment to ensuring that our elections are safe, secure, but also free and fair is absolute, and we're going to continue working to do that.
Troupas has already been suspended from a state judicial ethics panel. Troupas is charged along with 2 other former Trump allies, all 3 scheduled to make their first court appearance next week in Madison. In the newsroom, I'm Matt Smith, WISN 12 News.